Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Destructive News Network news, no matter how destructive. And in this video, we've got typical nonsense in the greater Columbus, Ohio area. This footage coming from the Turkey Hill in Whitehall, Ohio. I actually used to live here long ago. It was at one point, I don't know where it stands today, but at one point was one of the top 5 worst cities in the state of Ohio. I want to say it was like number 3. It was pretty bad there. It was like a lot of crime, but not that many people lived there, but there was like a ton of crime. So the numbers really just looked poorly on the city of Whitehall. And before people were like, "Oh, Whitehall is not a city, it's in Columbus." Well, Whitehall has their own police department, so they're a city. So Columbus has this issue, massive crime wave involving black sun teens or sun teens. Pardon me, didn't mean to say black, but sun teens. These kids, they jack cars, either from you at gunpoint, or they sneak jack, or they carjack you while you're in it. They'll take the car and they'll joyride in it. So they'll take it, they'll film videos, they'll go live on Facebook from inside of your car while they're driving 80 miles an hour through residential neighborhoods. I've seen documentaries done on these guys. These crews, they pop up all over the place. So let's get into the video. Let's do some commentary on it. Let's see what's going on.
Turning on the light right now.
So he boxes him. So they ran down on him and boxed him, but they hit the maneuver on him. They busted maneuvers. See, city of Whitehall. Man, that's crazy. Tore somebody else's car up, and that looked like a R&V Buick. Smashed their car up. That's done. They're gonna have to take it to Germain Chevy. Bam! Ooh, let's get a replay on that. Bam! Look how a glass shot right up in the air. That's clean. GTA activity. And they still trying to burn out. It's over. You know what I don't like though? I don't like how WBNS 10 TV is blocking the identities. I don't care if they're teenagers. I don't care if they're 12. I don't care if they were 10. We need to see their faces. We need to put a face to the crime. I don't care. The odds of them getting rehabilitated and going on to live productive lives is slim to none. And don't hit me with it's because they're underage. There's no law that says that you have to block their faces out. Zero law. They're doing this because they want to protect sun teens. They want to protect sun people. This is a liberal metro. This is the metro that hired the first LGBT police captain or chief or whatever the heck. And she went around rainbowing. They've got the rainbow police cruiser for pride, and they ride around and protect the LGBT community. From what I don't know, they're not being attacked by anybody. Everybody else is being attacked though. So this is what we have to deal with. This is a liberal metro, liberal policies, and of course, liberal problems. Gangs of teenagers that run around carjacking people. Professionalism of the police. This is pure adrenaline flowing through this man's body right now. He's finger indexed. He's shaking. I don't know why anybody would want to do this job, but kudos to him for running a smooth op, stopping a car chase from happening. Hey, very unfortunate that the cars had to get smashed. This one might have been damaged too. I don't know. Was it? I don't think that one was damaged. Just this one. Bam! He trying to get out. There you go. I think that's his car. He's risking his life coming in here because he could slam it forward. He's really risking it all. He could have been paralyzed. Because these dudes will pull off. Oh. Okay, so we get the other vantage point to see what happened. These kids don't care, man. Let's check it out. These are brand new 2020 plus FPIUs. Expensive, and they smashing them up. Very dangerous. This dude's going to pull off and hit you, pin you between that car, this car, crush your nerves. You're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. Very, 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 very dangerous situation for the officers here. He tried to get the key out, but he said, screw that, I'm out. And that's when he was just like, I'm enough of this. And you can hear the tire front wheel drive. It ain't going nowhere. Now he's trying to back up. Where are you going? And I don't want to hear it from the crowd. They're like, oh, they keep killing us. They be killing us. They didn't kill them. Story after story that we do, the police magically don't end up killing the Sun people. Very weird. They're all screaming all around Twitter talking about how they're being gunned down and killed by the police. Don't be happening, man. I feel bad for this guy who just picked up, this looks like a paper tag. It's an RMV. Don't look like he got a lot of money. He definitely ain't got a lot of money and time to be dealing with buying a brand new car, and it's possibly totaled. This looks like it's a total job. It might have been totaled when he initially hit it, but when that cop came and smashed him and rammed him back into the car, too much body damage. That thing's totaled. So now he got to deal with insurance and all that stuff, and I'm sure with the city is probably a pain in the butt to deal with when it comes to insurance claims. So he gotta get the car towed. He probably ain't even got any money to get it towed. Given the car that this person has, probably ain't even got any money to get it towed. Hopefully the city of Whitehall tows the vehicle for them, gets them, and takes care of them. She's very upset. I think that's a woman. Hashtag what is a woman? Yeah, that's crazy.
Continues to be the easiest way to just
That's crazy though. Like, let's take a look at the comment section, and of course, the news helping mask their IDs so they can help them get jobs when they turn 18. I feel so bad whoever that maroon car was. Poor people look like they just bought it, and here it is getting rammed. Let's not forget about the owner of the Hyundai, of course. Man, they ain't made the Buick LeSabre in 17 years. That car ain't new. It's new to them. It has a paper tag in the window. The Buick has no license plate either, which is why I wonder if the cops had a talk with them. They have a paper tag in the window. A in transit sticker in the back glass. Pay attention. Exactly. I'm in the car rental spot. Luxury car rentals, please. Oh, and thank you all for the police for the car, please. Yeah, that old raggedy car ain't worth but $1,000. Yeah, and that little fender bender might total it. Definitely. That car is totaled. Yes, we need police. Great job. Thank you, officers. That was a smooth op. I'm typically pretty critical of police, but in that video, they were smooth with it. They really kept damage minimal. Nobody died. Nobody got shot. The one officer did risk his life, so he probably needs to replay this footage and really rethink, putting his health and safety at risk unnecessarily. They had him boxed. He didn't need to do that. Damn stupid. Just can't get any dumber, can it? All they had to do was give up once they were surrounded, but instead they tack on extra charges, then give up in the same spot. They ain't getting charged with nothing. Charges as a relative term to juveniles, and they know it. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't getting charged with nothing, man. one, they're juveniles. They don't have any harsh laws like a lot of these states do. A lot of these states got harsh laws, man. Like Pennsylvania, they got that Fisher bill. They will charge a 13-year-old with murder, with capital, with first degree. Some of these states, they ain't playing with these kids. Ohio, unfortunately, is not one of those states. They are playing with the kids. They will give them a light sentence. They will slap them on the wrist, send them to downtown to the juvenile facility, and they'll walk on out. Record all good, sealed up, and then TB10 will help them get a job. They'll help them get a job in the community, midnight basketball. You know the drill. Yes, we need police. Great job. Thank you. We read through that. Charges them as adults before grown folks' crimes deserve grown folks' time. Unfortunately, I don't think Ohio does that. Such criminals should be sentenced to death by wood chipper feet first. Yikes. Holy crap. Someone more extreme than me. Thanks. Hey, can't blame the guy. It raises our insurance costs and TikTok should be banned. Yes, cages. The police showed a lot of restraint. They could have ended it much faster. I don't know, man. I feel like they did a pretty good job in the decision making. Besides that one guy, I think they did a good job. I was so afraid of getting in trouble out of fear of the punishment from my parents. This just seems these kids have no discipline at home to fear. They are just brought into the world undisciplined and allowed to be a menace to society. They need to start charging the parents. Man, I agree with that. If you're raising criminals, like, and I'm not talking about, you're a family, or even if you were a single parent and, you're working and your kid and you can't really be there and they got into the wrong crowd and they went out and doing crime. I can get with that. But these kids come from households where the parents are criminals or drug addicts. They're encouraging them to do this stuff because they live at home. So whatever the parents benefit from the crimes that the kids do. If those kids would have got away with what they were doing and they would have got paid out, whether they would have flipped the car or they would have made videos and got revenue off the videos. Because of course, we can't get monetized, but YouTube will monetize these Kia boys, these game over boys, and let their videos be monetized and make ad revenue. When they get money from that stuff, it goes back to the parents. So the parents should eat the charges. If you want to play that game, why doesn't Ohio have a congressperson that's willing to write a bill or create some kind of crime bill that'll take care of this stuff? Get these guys off the street. I don't really care about the racism stuff. I don't care. I really don't care. Get the Sunmen off the streets. Get these violent fools that are creating all this trouble, all costing everybody money. Everybody's insurance rates go up with this stuff. Everybody's. The parents are lucky their kids weren't killed. No, they weren't. We're lucky. They're lucky. They should have been. Charge them as adults in court, please. Won't happen. Why even bother taking them to jail? They'll just be released in a few hours without punishment. Yep. Where are the losers' parents? Nothing that 5 years at hard labor in Russia gulag would not fix. They need to start putting these dudes in a camp, man. They need to start shipping them off to a camp. I'm talking about back-breaking labor camps where they work 8-hour, 10-hour shifts. You get a 10-hour shift and you got to move dirt and bust rocks. That's what you should do. Just move or operate machinery, maybe. Something like that. Cleaning up stuff. I don't know. Something that will really make them think about the stuff that they do when they out in the world. Thank God these officers were able to prevent a high-speed pursuit. That's what I was about. The high-speed pursuit was avoided and saved innocent people from getting hurt and killed. I just hope the people in the red Buick and the blue Honda were compensated for. Man, they're gonna come out at bottom. Hopefully they sue their parents for all these damages. The parents don't have no money. Yeah, parents probably broke. Easy payment plan for life. How you gonna force them to get on a payment plan? Probably don't have a bank account. That's why the system's messed up, man. That's why we need to end these people. Get rid of them. Take them out of society forever. Bye. You're out of here. These criminals keep getting younger and younger. It's so sad. Where are the parents? Probably watching YouTube. Good jobs, officers. Hopefully watching my channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Later.